Hi again. I'm not going to do a circle time today because the day got away from me because I was preparing some other stuff. Mostly parents, this is information for you guys. Every year we go on a field trip up to Table Mountain where the flowers are blooming. There's all kinds of fun stuff to see. We go out in up on top of the flat part of the mountain where the flowers are blooming. We see like wildlife, newts, nothing dangerous. There's cows, we find deer poop and cow poop and, fun stuff like that. It's always been a really great family field trip, but this year we are not going to be able to do that. So I'm going to do a virtual field trip. In the past, when we've done this field trip, we make a field guide at school, and the kiddos learn about the kinds of flowers and things that they will see when we go up to Table Mountain. So this year I'm going to send everything home for you guys to make the field guide. So this is what it looks like. It's a book like this, and the inside, the pages are all blank. And then in the middle of it will be all these pictures of things that we may or may not see. We've actually never seen a killdeer. Maybe this year we'll get lucky. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Lots of different flowers. This is one that usually there's abundance of sky lupin. Right now it's not blooming too much. We are going to see lots of this. I've already been up there a few times. Lots of this. Johnny Tuck. There's a lot of poppies. There's lots of these, lots of cows. There's lots of deer poop, lots of cow poop, and that's always fun. The kids always get a kick out of that. So what I'm going to do is send this stuff home. It's going to be right in here's the book, right in the middle of it. So when you take it, when you open it, be careful because the pictures will go flying. And you guys can glue those on in any order. So this is the one I put together this morning. And it just has one on each page. It doesn't have to be in this order, whatever order you want. So just one on each page. Because the point of it is that when we go up there and we see things, that I want the kiddos to recognize that, oh, there's that flower. And then they can just look it up, just to get used to using a book for reference. Look it up, so if we actually happen to find some deer poop, they would be able to find it in their field guide. And then there's also going to be a list that looks like this. It has little check boxes. It's a few pages long. There's no words on this one. It's all pictures. So it doesn't matter if your kiddo can read or not. But so say we found the deer poop, they'd find it in their field guide. And then look on this checklist, and I'm sorry about this last page. I don't know what happened. There's 2 on this page, and then 1 on the last page. That one happens to be the deer poop. So when we find it on our field trip, if we do, then just have a pencil ready, and you're just going to make a little check mark or an X, or let them color it in with a highlighter, whatever works for you. But just be aware that this stuff is going to be coming in the mail. And it's just going to look like that. Again, be careful when you open it because those pictures will come flying out. And just glue, one picture on each page. And then you'll have this cool little field guide. And if you want to go up there, actually, maybe, I was going to say next year, you'll be able to do that as a family and you'll have this already made. And we'll make a new one next year. The other thing that's going to be coming home is something that looks like this, just like a grid. It's kind of weird light out here. I hope you can see that. And these are icons, pictures. So what I'm going to be doing is uploading a video of Debbie, one of the aides in the classroom, feeding our worms. So we started a worm farm last August, and we just dumped all the worm castings into a flower bed and started with new worms 1 week before school closed. So we're not going to abandon that project. We're going to keep working on that project. And so all of the students have a worm journal at school with many pages of this inside. So what's going to happen is I'm going to send the pages home, and I'm going to post videos of when the worms get fed. It might be a day where you just observe them. We might be looking for eggs. Maybe they need water. Whatever Debbie's plan is for the worms, I'll record it and upload it. But anytime something happens, I will always make sure that you have the little icons to go with it. So what's going to happen here is in this over here, right here, you're going to put the date that you watched the video and what happened in the video. So all of these icons are what happened in the video that I have not uploaded yet. I recorded it yesterday. I need to do some editing, and then I'm going to upload it. So once I send you the link and it's Debbie doing the work with the worms, this is what you need for that that particular video. So and she goes over that in her video, but these are all pictures of things that happened while the food and things that she was feeding the worms, except for this. These are the eggs. These are worm eggs, and your students all know about this because they've been working on worm journals since August. So in the food was broccoli, cabbage, and so on, and I think there's 9 icons here. Debbie goes over all of it in her video that we recorded. So just so you know what to do with that. So be expecting this in the mail, and the materials to make the field guide, and then the checklist to use when we actually do the field trip. I have not recorded it yet. I'm kind of waiting for there to be more lupin, because the lupin is so pretty. It's so pretty. The other thing is, oh, I almost forgot to tell you. We also go to the Oregon City Bridge, which is, there's a picture in here for you to put in the field guide, but this is the Oregon City Bridge. And the kiddos usually get to stand on the edge and throw rocks and climb underneath the bridge. There's a little tiny, this deep of a creek. We take a picture standing in the covered bridge. It's pretty fun. So obviously some of that's not going to happen, but I will include the Oregon City Bridge in the field trip. So I have high hopes. I mean, we can't go as a class, but because I live close, I'm able to go and just take my phone and take some video, and hopefully it turns out like I have high hopes. Anyway, if you have any questions about anything that I sent home, or if you need anything, please don't hesitate to text me. You all have my phone number. If email's better, it's scompton@bcoe.org. I check my email many times a day. Let me think if there's anything else I need to tell you. Sorry about the circle time thing. I got a nice piece of sheet metal that I can, it's magnetic, so I don't have to do that. I'll use my refrigerator, so I'll be able to move this nice piece of metal that's mounted on a piece of wood around outside, so I'll be able to do circle time outside and still have a nice magnetic surface to use. So I'm going to paint that today, but I really miss all of your kids, really miss all of your kids. Stay healthy, and if you need me, please let me know how I can help. Okay, stay healthy. Bye.